All this week we've talked about Job. Now I know that sounds discouraging, but actually it's been pretty encouraging as we've seen that God watches us because he's proud of us. God watches us to strongly support us. We saw that Satan watches everything that's going on this earth. Now he's not omnipresent like God. He has to patrol and roam around because he can't be in more than one place at a time, but he watches God's blessings upon our lives and it just infuriates him. And then we talked about the fact that how we live our life. Do we make God proud or do we amuse Satan? And then we saw the whole reason Satan wants to attack Job is he wants to destroy the prosperity and blessing God brought to his life. But the question begs to be asked, why? And the reason is simple. Satan wanted to turn Job's heart. Now here's a truth that you have to learn. The tests of Satan are about, and these are not the tests of God, the tests of Satan are about turning your heart. Job chapter 1. Satan replied to the Lord, verse 9, "Yes, but Job has good reason to fear God. You have put a wall of protection around him, his home and his property, and you've made him prosper in everything he does. Look how rich he is, but reach out your hand and take away everything he has, and he will curse you to your face." "All right, you may test him," the Lord said to Satan. "But whatever you do whatever you want with things he possesses, but you cannot harm him physically." So Satan left God's presence. Now notice, Satan slanders Job to God. He said, Job is only in this relationship for what you give to him. Now, beloved, that's not true about you. That may be true about Satan because, most people say things about you based on who they are. Okay? That may be true about Satan. Satan was only in the relationship for what he could get. But Job was in this relationship with God because he loved God. And you are not in a relationship with God because of what God gives you. You're in a relationship with God because of what Jesus has done for you. How he saved you, how he brought you into the family of God, how he's changed your life, and you love him with all of your heart. So when you go through the storms of life and Satan tests you, I want you to remember a few things. Number one, Satan always slanders God. He wants you to believe that God is doing these horrible things against you because he wants to turn your heart against God. Remember, when things disappear, God has put limits on Satan. Remember, God always has put a limit on him. There's only so far he can go and no farther. And there will come a point when that limit will be reached and things will get better. Remember, guard your heart. This whole thing is about turning your heart. So guard your heart and watch your words. Never say bad things about God. Always say good things about God. Remember, this is only going to be temporary, and when it's finished, God will restore twofold everything Satan has ever taken from your life. Because as soon as Satan is finished with his test, and God is proud of you because your heart cannot turn, God will restore twofold.